fuckers catch up, I guess, when they get here.
Well, I'll just make sure their name Pines.
All right.
They'll get in when they get in.
Well. All right. So
That's what she said.
let's do our weekly recap. You spent you spent the last day shopping again, gathering some much needed equipment or much desired equipment, and you are now enjoying your breakfast at the Gnome Sweet Gnome Inn. Credence Bellwether has joined you for breakfast. He has the horses and wagon outside, loaded and ready to go. And he asks the group what your plans are for today. And Father Scab says, my biggest desire today is, before we leave this town, is maybe find out a little bit more about these rings that are around our neck, and maybe we can get them off before we take another step down the road.
No,
Is he saying that in front of Credence?
Yes.
Okay.
well, maybe this Oracle person might know something.
So maybe we should go and get some guidance from the Oracle.
Francis has no objection.
Let's go.
Does anyone know where to find the Oracle?
Yes, in fact, her house is not far from the tavern or the inn.
Oh.
So I'm going to briefly bring you back to the town map.
Got a good hearty meal of eggs.
Okay.
Arrow. Right there.
And if you go due east, you will see the Oracle's house.
Where am I? See me?
Yes, the fortunes told, secrets revealed, portents read, and fates unsealed.
Oh.
Ooh.
All right.
Zoom in here.
So I assume that you are going inside.
Correct.
Yep.
All right. So I'm going to bring you to the Oracle, and then I'm going to read the description and give you some instructions. All right. So this is a ramshackle hut. It doesn't look to be in great repair. And when you go inside, the mystical enclave where the ancient oracle Delphinia resides is a simple cottage of wattle and daub with a thatched roof. And the sanctuary inside is adorned with tapestries depicting arcane symbols, and the air is filled with the lingering scent of exotic herbs and sacred incense. In the dimness of the room sits a venerable figure whose wisdom transcends the ages. She's draped in flowing robes adorned with celestial patterns, and her eyes bear the weight of centuries of insight. In her gnarled hand, she holds a deck of what appear to be magical cards. the deck pulsating with ethereal energy. The cards are worn with use, depicting scenes from the past, present, and possible future, and granting the oracle glimpses into the tapestry of destiny. And a wry smile creases her lined face, and she speaks in a quiet voice. I know why you have come. Sit. We will let the cards tell us what they will.
I sit down.
Take a seat.
She,
I'm sending you a message
to who?
to GM. I'm sorry, to Dungeon Daddy.
Are you whispering?
Yes.
All right. She sits down at a table and pushes a small basket. She glances quizzically at Francis, kind of gestures towards the basket.
Is that where we find the lotion, madam? So we
If you
don't
look
get the
inside the
hose again?
basket, you'll see a few coppers and silver coins sitting inside.
Ah. And I'll drop a whole gold for the group.
All right. The basket is quickly put away, and she says that I want you to sit in front of the table in any order that you would like. So what I'd like you to do is to take your token and place it underneath one of these squares, or one of the rectangles above you. Don't skip any. Start from left and move to the right and put yourself underneath the rectangle.
Directions.
From left to right, starting at number 1,
There's
moving to the
3
right.
Gringles.
Why are there 4 Grangles?
I only
5
see
Grangles.
one Grangle.
There's
I
2
see
of them.
three.
Where?
I got 1, 2,
That's
Yep.
3,
that's an issue.
4, 5.
That's
Really?
on your guys' end. Mine's
There's so
You
clean.
see
many
them up
Grangles.
there? I don't see any of those others.
Yeah, I got 1. Like I said, here, 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 and
It's all
here.
good.
Oh, and here. But I guess it doesn't bother me.
Oh
The
no,
other-
Gringles sprouting.
Spread in the seat.
It's the invasion of the Gringles. Yeah, 5 Gringles.
So got bad chops. Yeah. So can we move down to the last 2? Somebody?
No, they decided not to go in.
Oh, gotcha. Told you.
Oh, punishment.
All right, so we have Scab, Mad Chops, Francis, Carquin, and Chode.
But not in that order.
So we're only missing those 2?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the oracle looks at you and says, "I'm going to deal the cards. Do not touch the cards until I turn them over. The cards do not tell us everything. I want you to keep this in mind. They simply guide us to potential futures."
Quick
So
poke.
you guys, some of you can still see the extra tokens.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that.
That's strange that you
fine.
can, but I can't. And the dungeon master can't, you know?
All right. Is everyone ready?
Red eye.
Red eye. Yeah.
Red
I'm
eye.
going to turn the cards over, and then you may look at your card. And by that I mean you can hover your cursor, your pointer over the card, and read what it says. So, starting from the left, the cleric has received the guild member, which means that like-minded individuals should join together for a common goal. Mad Chops.
A single powerful individual of an evil nature is trying to do you harm, one whose goals have enormous and far-reaching consequences.
And Carquin.
There is no fate, but what we make for ourselves. Sages in prophecy are not but guides. Sorry, I
No.
added word. Or
The
but
false
guides.
accusations and unjust prosecution of someone you know may result in their death or their being wrongly convicted of a crime.
And then I look at Chode. What are you looking at me for?
Oh, you know.
And mine
Most
says a
of the
mysterious
false
patron claims that she provides, but that is not the true meaning of her words. I think we got that figured out.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, I think I'm going to go ahead and give you these other two cards.
There are those. Oh, you haven't flipped them yet. Sorry. There we go. There are those who claim to follow a deity but provides a darker purpose.
There is one who looks to turn your world upside down for their own pleasure.
So the Oracle gives you this information. This is all of these things are what the Oracle tells you the cards mean, and she says you may ask, but one question from each of you about your card, and I will try my best to make things as clear as possible.
Mud.
Does anyone have a question about their card?
And what's his name didn't come in with us, right?
Credence did not come in.
My question is, this evil individual who's trying to do us harm, have we met this person?
She contemplates for a moment, and she says, yes, you have met this person before. Does anyone else have a question?
The person that has false accusations or being wrongly convicted, what position do they hold?
Okay. You need to restate your question, but be a little more specific.
So the person being with the false accusations against them or wrongly convicted of a crime, what job do they actually do? Like, do they work in the tavern? Are they part of the royal militia, etc.?
She thinks for a moment, as though listening to otherworldly voices, and she says, they are acting as a helper or a guide.
Hmm. What do you mean by no fate?
Are you asking what do you mean by no fate?
Or is there not a grand plan?
Nothing is. There is no path that cannot be changed.
The one who looks to turn our world upside down for their pleasure is that person.
Hold on.
I'm sorry.
You already asked your question.
Well, I was asking for the people that aren't here.
Well, unfortunately, they're not here.
Great Oracle. Sorry. Great Oracle. The mysterious patron. Would that possibly be the Duchess?
The mysterious patron
Claims that she provides, but that is not the true meaning of her words.
Okay, and state your question again.
Is that the Duchess?
The mysterious patron could be the Duchess.
Should have thrown an or in there. Then Father Scab's the only one that hasn't asked a question.
Yeah, I don't have a question about this card.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
My card just doesn't seem to be very ambiguous.
I would say that other than who, 7 and 6 was it Fuego and Grangle. Theirs is the only ones we could get a little more information, but they're not here.
Yeah.
Thanks for fucking us, boys.
All right. So the Oracle says, as you sit here and contemplate the cards and the answers and information you've been given, I know it seems like you are no better off than you were. But if you keep your heads about you and remember these words, you may find that the cards have served you well in helping you achieve your goal. And then she gathers the cards and bids you good day.
Oh, you have a good day, man.
Right. And before we exit that area, I do inform my friend, since we are away from him, that I got a message from the Thieves Guild. They know that our belongings are held in the main keep, second floor armory. It is highly guarded and magically warded. They are unable to acquire them at this time. They're looking for alternate options. But let's not let our good friend know that.
Yeah, so Credence decided to stay at the inn to watch over your equipment, the horses and the wagon and stuff.
Yeah. Credit seems to be an alright dude, but I do think we need to take care of this keep.
Can I go back to the Oracle with another gold and say, how do you know how these rings of necklaces of whatever the hell this is on my neck, how to make it go away.
Oh yeah, that was the reason we went in there in the first place, wasn't it?
Exactly. I was like, I'll throw another gold at that.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'll cross it off.
All right. I think we need to just start heading out on our journey.
Oh, we got to ask this question.
Question first.
All right.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you're going to ask her about you're not asking for another reading. You just want to ask her about the rings.
Correct.
Oh, right.
All right. So you go back, we'll say you didn't even leave the oracle.
Right.
So she lights some incense. Says some mystical words. And she says with a strange voice, you are
Damn kids.
prisoners of the Silver Circle, and you must seek out the man with stars on his face. He can set you free.
Stars on his face.
This is sounding
Father
like
Scab?
it's sounding like Scab more and more. And since we haven't left, we all turn and look at Scab, and like I do a little head nod. You're like,
He just Father Scab just shrugs.
Oh no, I'm doing it to her.
Oh.
Wink, wink, nod, nod. Know what I mean?
Say no more.
And that's all she has to say about that.
Of course it is.
Okay. Thank you, Forrest.
Let's say about diet.
Run, Forrest, run.
Oh, do we know of anybody who has stars on their face?
Well, Father Scab.
Father Scab. Yeah.
Yes. For those who may not know or may have forgotten, as members of my order increase in wisdom and rank, we occasionally have stars tattooed on our faces or other parts of our body as outward visible signs of our devotion to the goddess Selune.
Oh,
So that is why I have these stars tattooed on my face. But I can tell you, I don't know any way to get these things off, or I already would have done it.
Can we consult? Can you consult with Selune?
well,
Or
it says we need to find somebody, so I guess we need to find another priestess, Selune.
Father Scab, are
Yeah.
you able to detect people that are part of your order without visual confirmation?
There are ways to do that, but I have to know who they are. So if she's saying that we need to find the man with stars on his face, then it's not me. It's someone else. We can make the assumption that it's another priest or, well, a priestess, Selune. Those are the only people that I personally know of that put stars, specifically stars, on their faces.
I think we're glossing over a big chunk of tidbit here. The Silver Circle. Do you think that's in reference to the ring itself, or is it an order? Or a cult?
Well, I don't know that for sure. This is Father Scab speaking. Father Scab says, I don't know that for sure. I've never heard of any group or order or sect or cult called the Silver Circle. All I know is that we are wearing silver rings around our necks, and they are keeping us prisoners to the Duchess.
And I'm moving across the board. Come back.
You decided to go sit with your other friends?
I don't know. I didn't move. You moved. Someone moved.
I didn't do it.
Ghost.
I guess the same
Jasper.
person moved you that put 5 Grangles on the board.
Yeah.
If it was me, I'd be giggling. So
Oh.
Well, I can't think of anything else inside the city where we could get help getting these rings off.
Well,
I agree.
Yes.
does anyone know anything about what this hermit looks like?
He
What
is
hermit?
a madman, and I believe that we will find him on the road.
I pull out the compass. Best way to find the hermit.
Let's see. Hang on. Let's fine tune that a bit. Oh, you're right. That's good. That's all we got. Okay. I have no objections. In fact, I am leaning into finding the village idiot / hermit.
Okay.
Hello.
Last but not least, I should have bet the wife. I knew someone was going to get here after Ray Ray.
Dude, let me tell you something. I had to work on Rachel's help Hunter's Rachel's husband, Hunter, work on her car today.
Uh-huh.
And bless him, sometimes especially when you're starting to get close to being done, he picks up speed and he's not as careful as he should be. And I end up having to go back and redo something.
So would you say it took longer than you thought?
It did. Part of that was because, and one of the things that he didn't do, it wasn't his fault, but her fog lights had not been working, and one of the problems is one of them was unplugged, and I don't know why, but it was unplugged.
that's the problem.
And then the other one, the one that was unplugged, the bulb was blown. The other one that the bulb was working in, the housing where the wiring harness plugs into the bulb, the housing on the bulb was broken. So I ended up having to make that one work, as we went to the parts store to get new fog lights, and they only had one. So
Always.
yeah, so the one that was working, but the housing was broken. I had to take some electrical tape and stretch it tight to the wiring harness so it would stay lit. So that took a little bit of extra time, and then I had to redo a couple of bolts that Hunter was a little too in a hurry to call done. So anyway, I'm here.
All right. Well, we went and saw the Oracle, and she gave us some information, and because you guys weren't here, I will share it to you.
I was guessing what was Oracle.
I'll share it to the D&D chat. And then we asked questions, those of us that were here. You guys weren't here, so you weren't able to ask your questions. I think in the photos it tells you. Yeah. At the top it says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in Roman numerals. And I wrote down answers and parts of the questions to that.
Did you put that in the Discord chat?
No, just in a D&D chat.
All I see is 1 out of 2 isn't bad.
No, Facebook D&D.
Facebook
Messenger.
D&D.
Okay.
Oh, you put it in Facebook D&D.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on.
To let you two get caught up while we finish.
Don't
And while we were separated from our good friend, what's his nuts? Why can't I remember his name?
That's what I need to open up. I haven't opened up
Credence?
Yeah, Credence. I told everybody that I got a message from the Dark Mantle Society that they dispatched agents to Broyden's Keep, belongings held in the main keep, second floor armory, highly guarded, magically warded, unable to acquire at this time, looking at alternative options.
Okay. There it is. Chaos in the Borderlands.
Okay, so the false accusations and unjust persecution of someone may result in their death. So maybe we should give what's his nuts a break.
The question was asked: is it somebody? What was their
job?
Their
Position.
job, and it is a helper or a guide.
Yeah.
So that could be Credence.
Yeah, I think we got to give Credence a little bit of a break. Keep an eye on him.
On number 5, I asked if it was the Duchess, and the answer was could be. And number 3, the question was, is fate? I forget what the question was. Something about is fate set in stone or something to that effect. I don't remember. I was trying to write other stuff down. I couldn't listen at the same time. But no path there is no path that cannot be changed. And number 2, we have met that person.
The single powerful individual of an evil nature is trying to do us harm.
Right.
Yes.
It could be we have met that person, so it makes me think that the person at the prison, not the prison guards or the captain, but the woman who was sitting there. And let's see if I can flip back far enough.
And then we had John's revisit question. My chops.
I said we met the evil person who wants to do us harm. It's like, yes. Which I was like, that's too much of an open-ended. Sorry about that.
But your revisit was that they had stars on their
Oh,
tattoos.
Oh yes, for the we're prisoners of the Silver Circle, and we must seek out a man with stars on his face can set us free.
You are in Manuka?
You came in broken and stupid.
Yormund of Manuka?
Yeah, you're still pretty chopped up. Something about Juka Luka or something.
Luca.
Better?
Use a bazooka.
Use a bazooka.
That came through. Use a bazooka. That came through.
Yormund of Manuka.
Minerva of Manuka.
Jormand of Manuka.
Dormand of Manuka.
Dormand of Manuka.
Is that the one that we're thinking? Or?
No, this was, and I didn't write her name down, but
You talking about the Vizier of the?
yeah, the
That's
Vizier.
Taryn Shay.
Yeah.
She's a tiefling.
Ah, that's right. I didn't write down Vizier by her, so I didn't know if she was one of them. Okay, cool. I'm glad you wrote it down. She may be the evil one.
Could be.
Because she gave off some bad vibes.
Bad juju.
Not every tiefling is evil,
Nope.
but every tiefling is created through evil.
Yep. I'm not saying it was the tiefling, but I'm saying it was the tiefling.
All right. I changed headsets. Is that better?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, good.
Okay, gentlemen, I believe we need to hit the road. Oh, before we leave, let's ask our wonderful host if he knows where the beggar, not the beggar, but the village
Go
idiot,
fuck some shit up.
town idiot, and lunatic beggar could be found.
Hermit.
Yeah, sure. They call
Let's
him
go
the
fuck some shit
lunatic
up.
beggar, apparently.
Who are you asking?
Our host, the I don't remember his name.
Credence. No.
Hold on a second. Did I write that down?
Talking about Bruck, Gravel Ground.
About a host inside this
Gravel
bar. We
Ground,
have no
proprietor of
idea.
the inn.
Yeah, Bruck Gravel Ground is the landlord of the Gnome Sweet Gnome.
There you go, that guy.
Oh, okay.
So you're asking him where is
Where is the lunatic beggar, the hermit, the former hero of great repute that disobeyed the Duchess?
Oh. Yeah, I don't know where he is. I mean, he comes and goes. He does as he pleases. I don't even know where he sleeps at night. Certainly isn't in my establishment.
So you haven't seen him in town, obviously, so
No, I have not seen him for a little while.
all right. I see
All right.
Jean Pierre back there working hard. He has a name which makes me nervous. Because we have not talked to Jean Pierre.
Well, I realized last week that I didn't put anybody in the kitchen to cook, so I decided to throw.
Jean Pierre.
That's just Cookie from the prison. I copied him over and gave him a new name.
Oh, okay. Hell, you gave him a new name. I would have just left it the same and forgot about it. And then you guys would be like, hey, is that the guy from the prison? And I'd have to come up with lore why he's there.
He works 2 jobs.
Yep. He travels between towns. He's a traveling chef.
Trying to keep his family fed.
I tell you what, gentlemen, on our way out of the gates, let's ask the gate guards, because if anybody would know when Stinky McGee shows up.
Stinky McGee.
So that's where you're heading now.
That's
Yeah.
my vote.
Sounds good to me.
Let's roll.
All right.
Gate guards are usually a plethora of information.
I moved you down to the bottom of the map outside the gate. So you can go ahead and put yourselves in your order of movements. But as you go through the gate, you are asking where, if they've seen
Stinky
him
McGee.
or where. His name's Chit Crowden.
What? What's his name?
Chit Crowden.
Chit Crowden.
Chit Crowden. He's the
Well, shit,
crazy
Crowden,
hermit.
come on.
No chit.
Chit's the crowd. Chit is the Chit Crowden is the crazy hermit.
Well, that's your assumption.
Old shit.
He is the lunatic, whatever you said before.
And
The wandering lunatic.
The guards say,
Former-
I chit you not.
Lunatic, former guard of the who disobeyed the Duchess, or former soldier who disobeyed the Duchess.
That is correct.
Do you remember if we can find the guy?
So that's what you're asking the guards? If they know where they can find him?
Yeah.
They give you the same answer that Gravel Ground gave you. You know, hey, we don't know where he lives. He's he comes and goes as he pleases. He was here just a few days ago. He'll probably be back anytime. Who knows?
Didn't somebody in the town tell us or say that is one of the rumors is that he hung out in the North Woods?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, we're just gotta head north.
And use compass.
Yeah, ask the compass where Chit Crowden is.
Yeah, use
That's what I
use the
said.
rotating spinny thing.
I held out the compass and I said the best route to Chit to the Hermit or Chit Crowden.
To Chit the Hermit. I don't want to Chit the Hermit.
All right.
Well, I'll chit you.
No Chit. I wouldn't chit you. You're my favorite turd.
Damn it, I was getting ready to say that.
Turd Ferguson.
Turd
Oh my gosh.
Ferguson, aka Chit Crowden.
Yep.
AKA Stinky McGee.
As
All right.
All right,
I do
so-
want to ask Credence as we're headed out. Credence, which
hang on.
direction do we need to
Hang
go
on.
to these giants? Sorry.
Hang on.
All right.
Hold on. One thing at a time. This is how we get sidetracked. You guys are talking to your compass first.
Oh.
Please. Whoever's holding the compass, please tell me what question you are asking the compass.
I was asking the compass for the best route to run into Chit Crowden.
Okay. The compass needle spins slowly in a circle and does not stop.
Well, fuck.
He's
Well, that
underground.
didn't work.
Okay, so there's some kind of enchantment on Chit Crowden, maybe.
No Chit.
Or it could be that that question doesn't line up with the way the compass works.
Yeah, the
Maybe
compass works
Chit's
by
dead.
you having a set location. All right.
So,
So,
ask,
best
do
route-
It says that
this.
you need to be you need to be generally familiar with the place or thing that you are asking to locate. So if it's a person you've never met before, like Chit Crowden, you're probably not going to get a direction. If it's a place that you have seen on a map and you know where it is on the map and you know where you are currently, you are more likely to get a more accurate guide.
Francis,
Best route to North Forest.
Francis says that is definitely not a Chit compass. Try having it direct you. Now the compass is just use, right? There's no uses to it.
Yeah, I think that was the 30 days.
Yeah, it was a 30-day thing.
Ask it to direct you to the druidic shrine of this town. I don't know if the shrine had a different name.
Druidic Shrine of Milltown.
Okay, and you guys are standing just to the east of the bridge, and the compass points directly at the shrine.
All right.
Okay.
There
So
you go.
we established that it works just fine. It's just all right.
Did we
I
ask
know
the druids
generally
at the shrine
where
if they were
the
familiar with
orc
Chit
camp
Crowden?
The compass.
It's not going to point out Chit Crowden. We've never met the guy. We hardly know what he is. And the only thing we could probably do is woods to the north. Best route to the woods to the north.
North then.
Which, as I was asking Credence, which way are we gonna go to find the giants? Generally.
Okay. So if you guys did I give you the rough map?
I think you did. I just don't remember
It'll be
what.
in the journal, right?
I got the crude area map.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Crude area map. Yep.
So he says if we cross the bridge, tells you that if we cross the bridge, head to the west, just about a mile down the road is an intersection, and there's a road that goes to the north. That road will generally parallel the Millstone River, and there's a ford that's just a couple of days north of here. We can cross the river at that point and then continue northeast and get to the steading of the Hill Giants.
Okay. And will we pass through the North Woods where it's believed where Chit Crowden is supposed to be as on this route?
Yeah, we'll be passing through lots of woods along this way. So if he's living in the woods, I mean, I don't know how we're going to find him unless we just spend our time wandering through the woods.
No, we ain't got time for that shit, so we'll just have to hope that he wanders up on us.
How? What's the name of that town at the next intersection?
Oh, there's no town at the intersection. It's just a crossroads.
Or I'm sorry, not
What
the
about
next
where the ford
intersection.
is?
Not where the ford is, but where the water is. Just before the ford.
So it looks
Oh,
like the
well,
town or trading
look,
post.
there's a lot of little small villages between here and the ford. Most of them don't even have a name.
Gotcha. How far away is the ford in travel? And we're all moving. We're moving north now.
Okay, well, let me.
It doesn't. According to the crude map, it's way north for.
That's what I'm thinking too. It took us 2 days to get here. It's 2 days to the next city at least, and then another day
Yeah.
to the ford.
You're looking at about a week to get to the ford.
Wow, that's bullshit.
Say we just go this way then.
All right, I'm seeing nothing but darkness.
Bottom
You don't
left.
see the party in the
Left.
bottom left.
Okay. All right, there we are.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Little friend.
So the quickest route is to take this road to the west of the river.
Okay.
The other roads. So this road right here.
So head this way.
This road does not lead anywhere. There's some what do you call it? Lumber camps in the forest, and that road ends there. And then this road heads south, and then it heads east, and it will get you up to the Giants' steading. However, it will take you about twice as long because it goes far out of the way.
Far out, man. What's the name of the woods across the way?
That does not. That's this whole area here is it's called the Barren Pines.
Gotcha.
All
All right.
right, so
Just
North
cross
Road
here
it
and
is,
go.
huh?
Let's go north along my
Okay.
arrow.
Okay.
All right. So you head on out, and by the time you get to the crossroads, the weather has taken a turn for the worst.
I knew I should have checked the weather.
Of course it has.
The dark clouds have rolled in. You hear the rumble of thunder. And a chill rain begins to fall.
What time of the day is it?
It is by the time you take off, it's about noon.
Yeah, we did stop and talk to the people and stuff.
Mill stop.
All right.
So I mean, so it's noon now, or we've traveled to the cross. We're at the crossroads now, where we're at. So it is
Well,
noon
yeah,
right the second.
yeah. By the time you got to the crossroads, after everything that you did in the morning, talked to the Oracle, had your breakfast, messed around outside the gate, talked to some people. By the time you get to the crossroads, it's about noon, and
Okay.
then it's just cold, wet day, moving on into the afternoon.
And
Let's
how many
let's
miles
see
can
how
a horse go?
So on horseback, you can go about 20 to 25, well, let's say 30, 35 miles per day.
Okay.
Oh, I guess the only thing we can do is.
Well, we're not
hunker
going to
down
cover 35 miles from this point because half the day is gone. So we'll probably get about half of 35. So between 17 and 20 miles.
all depending on how the weather is going to treat us. So
So let's head to that
So-
point at least, or
That's
Yep.
perfectly fine.
Let's go.
we
Go
can
ahead and move the
definitely make it
token.
that far before it starts to get really dark.
Sounds good.
So yeah, you can go ahead and move the token there.
okay.
So as you go along, the rain is making the road pretty muddy, and the horses are having some difficulty pulling the cart along.
I had to turn the rain. Oh, the kids are back. Son of a. Oh,
Laughing
crap.
at
I'm
schools.
freaking out.
Freaking out, man.
Freaking out.
All right.
Bottom
So
left,
here we
boys.
go.
Actually, middle, bottom leftish. Just go all the way left and roll down until you see us.
There it is. There we are.
So the cold rain that has been falling has finally stopped, just as the veil of darkness begins to descend like a shroud as it enters the evening. To the east, the forest of blackened trees, having shed their tired leaves, now bend their boughs toward the earth. The grass is turning brown in large patches like a slowly spreading pool of dried blood on a green carpet. Looking to the west, which in this case will be to the top, you see a mist-shrouded meadow, and in the distance, what looks like a lone tree, a solitary figure that stands against the backdrop of the changing seasons, its gnarled trunk and twisted branches contorted by some unseen violence. Perched in the bare branches are dozens of black birds, like mute guardians of the strange silence that surrounds you. These birds, tired of repeating yesterday's sorrows, huddle together in the crooked branches, heads turning maniacally as they warily observe you. And there emerges from the twilight a faint shimmering light, like a ball of glowing mist that hovers a few feet in the air.
And this is to the west.
I tell what it is.
So, can you see the blue glowing ball?
You see the blue
Mhm.
balls.
It's it's to the right, as you are looking at the map. But to the right is actually north.
Oh,
I see it.
Oh, we've ran into multiple blue things. Usually not harmful to us. Let's head towards it.
Shall we
125 feet.
investigate?
Let's go.
Well, I'm in the back, so y'all are gonna have to lead the way.
Are we hearing children laugh for real?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you hear what faintly resembles children laughing.
Oh, okay, Credence.
Grangle, where you going?
Right, he's moving because you guys are moving. All right, go ahead and stop. So at that point, the light disappears, but another one pops up.
Can I roll the knowledge nature check to guess what this is?
Sure.
I kind of got to guess. Oh, it moved again.
I have. Oh shit! There's more.
But wait,
It didn't
there's
move.
more.
There's more.
So I don't think you've ever seen one of these, but you are familiar with this from the descriptions that you've been given. It's a will-o'-the-wisp.
Knew it.
Do not follow those.
I knew it, but
Yeah, this was a Carl knew. Carquin may not have.
Right. And that's where we got to play the game, as it were. Oh, I think we all knew
Well,
what
the
it was.
DM told us that it's from
the
knowledge
pretty
I'm
lights.
going to
gained.
suggest we don't follow those because they might lead to something trying to kill us.
Or we
Right.
do follow those and kill what is trying to kill us and see if they got anything we can take.
Do you see the little purple things flying
Or-
around these two?
or maybe
It had.
they.
Yeah,
Oh
you're
shit!
right.
There's
I
a
think
lot.
we might need to go just so that a Fuego can stab something.
Oh, the purple. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's they're kind of laying out a path for us, aren't they?
Oh,
Can we go? Can we go? I am ready. I am ready.
I'm going to stay with the horses. What do you think, Credence? Should we check out the lights? We know they're will-o'-wisps, but
Maybe
So
they're trying to
Credence
take it to
says,
the crazy guy.
Credence says, "Look, I've encountered these before. They're pretty harmless as long as you don't mess with them."
so
But,
your recommendation's to keep going.
Well, I'm saying is, don't stab at them, don't try to hurt them. But I've never known a will-o'-the-wisp to ever hurt someone who didn't try to hurt it first.
So you think it's okay to follow them then?
Again, I've never had a problem with them.
Okay. Everybody, you want to try and follow the will-o'-the-wisp and see if we can find anything?
I'm your Huckleberry.
Sure.
All right,
Let's
so he's
go.
going to ask you, what do you want me to do? You want me to stay with the horses, or you want me to go with you?
You stay with the horses.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I want to leave him alone.
Aw. I wasn't going to stab it. I see more of them, so I'm just going to follow where they go. Maybe they'll take us to the the insane guy.
Father Scab
Maybe
says,
they're.
under his breath, "Man, we are literally following shiny things now."
Is this new to you?
As always.
Hey, everybody, slow down a little bit.
Bad chops. You following them or you staying here with the horses?
I'm sorry. So that was my question. I had other distractions. So we're following the lights and not the path.
Yep,
That's
we're going west.
We're thinking maybe something will be revealed to us that
I am staying with the horses
Okay.
Okay.
and I'm steadily doing a loop around the horses so that I can try to keep an eye on you guys, and I'll get a little wider, but I stay.
Hey, what are
where
we
you
what
never
are we
see.
seeing right here? What is this?
It's like a big
Okay.
tree.
See, they're like fairy lights or something.
I am not crossing.
Yeah,
You know what, Credence?
Peek in.
I think we should follow. I hate being out here alone with just me and you.
All right. So I need everyone to stop.
y'all slow down.
All right.
Yeah, Fuego's up here by himself looking for an entrance to the circle, but
One thing at a time.
he may have gotten fucked up.
One thing at a time. All right. So
Does
Credence
anyone
tells
notice the,
Credence tells you, "Hey, I cannot bring the horses off the road because the road is muddy and difficult to traverse as it is. But that meadow is, this cart will get stuck and we won't be able to get it out.
Oh,
I'll go
shit.
with you, but I can't bring the cart."
All right, so I will just stay with the cart,
Okay.
and and I won't be part of the battle, but I am going to move up with everybody else so I can see what's going on, because it'll be very boring for viewers to see black. So there.
Okay.
I'm not there. I'm
So-
back by the cart, guarding the cart.
You're here in spirit.
Yes.
So this tree is a haunting presence. It stands leafless. As you approach, the birds fly away. Its twisted limbs seem to writhe with an unnatural energy, and it creates an unsettling feeling that I don't know, it just doesn't feel right to you. Surrounding the base of the tree is a perfect circle of vibrant mushrooms. These fungi seem to thrive in the mysterious energy that emanates from this area, their caps displaying an array of colors from deep purples to luminescent blues.
Oh gosh, I think I know what this is, and I think I need to roll a nature check just so Karkman knows what it is.
Okay.
Hey, I'm reaching out with my divine sense.
Is this what I think it is?
What do you think it is?
A fairy ring?
You locked the door.
Okay, so you feel very confident in stating that to the group if you want to explain to them what that is.
If it's a fairy ring, the fairies might be nearby, and they are known truth-telling tricksters. I think that's the best way to describe them.
So as soon as Karquin tells you this, he also notices what looks like a piece of parchment attached to the trunk of the tree, kind of like a poster or something.
Mm-hmm.
You can't make it out in the dim light, but you can see that there is some writing on the parchment.
Anybody got the mage hand spell?
yes.
Can you reach it with your mage hand?
Yeah. spells. Mage hand, there's that. 30 feet. It's one of my cantrips. So I can cast as many times as you need.
So how far away from the edge of the ring is the tree with the parchment on it?
So about 40 feet.
Of course.
Of course, with the rain, and Francis is too far away, so he cannot hear anything that's going on. And he is pacing back nervously on his horse, continuing the circle, changing up the pattern a little bit, but he is super nervous.
So
gonna
Father
call out-
Scab looks to Karkwin and says, "So what happens if we step inside this circle, this fairy ring?"
Well, it depends on who's there. If it could be a fairy that tries to trick us to be stuck in it. It could just be that this is someone's home and we're intruding. It could be a lot of things. It's hard to tell. So
Father Scab.
I'm gonna call out. Is there anyone inside there who would bring the parchment so we can read it?
You hear more giggling and laughing.
Right.
Father
Can
Scab,
come
you
out?
have
Would you like to say hi?
More
Father
laughing.
Scab, you have a spell that
I have a spell, levitate. It goes 60 feet.
well, there's that, and there was a spell that Father Scab used before. Where you can see on the other side of a door.
Right.
You're looking at clairvoyance?
Yes. Maybe you could use clairvoyance to get close to the paper.
All right, I will see what I can do.
That wouldn't make any.
Okay, let me just.
By the way, guys, I'm playing on my new laptop today, which
Yay.
is much faster.
All right. So Father Scab casts the spell. There is a flash of blue light,
Damn it.
and everyone except for Credence and Francis are now standing next to the trunk of the tree.
What's up, tree?
Perfect.
I see nothing.
Yeah, I don't see
Okay.
where. I see 5 of y'all up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I don't see shit.
Are you
I
under
see
Grangle?
hello darkness, my old friend.
It's in this general area. I see the tokens, but I don't see. I see you guys moving.
So now we can
I don't
see
see
the
nothing.
parchment, right?
I think.
Hang
I
on.
see you pinging, but I don't see tokens. I don't see nothing.
Oh, you might have got deleted.
Do I need to drag myself back in there?
No. Hang on.
You dragging these nuts?
Let me make sure that.
Well, these would be woodland creatures, correct?
The whole map opened up to me just then,
Ooh.
but Credence has gone missing as well.
Oh, yep. I see the whole map.
All right. So yes, you can see. So everyone can see everything, right?
Yes.
All right. And there is your parchment.
If you can make your way through the maze before the sunrise, you'll receive a wonderful gift from us. Good luck.
Oh Lord.
Yay!
Okay. Make our way through the maze.
So from where you're at, Francis, you saw a flash of blue light, and then everyone was suddenly, essentially teleported.
Well, I wasn't up
Next-
there, remember?
But you can see it.
Oh, okay. So I could see them from the road?
Yeah, you can see them very faintly.
Okay. So I'm still back here like that. Yep.
Oh, yeah, I see.
I tell you who's missing, though. Credence is missing. And I was with him.
Yes, he's with you. You guys are back by the cart.
Got it.
He did.
He doesn't need to be on this board since he's sitting on the wagon.
Gotcha. Yeah, I see the flash and they disappear. And
And
they're
then
in the
reappear right
distance.
next to the tree.
And I didn't realize I could see him from that far away. I tell Credence,
Yeah.
wait here, and I gallop with the horse to where I saw them last, and I see the fairy ring, and I turn and make sure Credence is still there. And do I know what a fairy ring? Would I know what a fairy ring is? I don't know. Do I have?
Major?
No, I wouldn't know what the fairy. I'm not even going to ask to roll for it.
So Father Scab is talking about, he's complaining. What is this maze that they're talking about? What maze?
Look, I'm going to guess look behind you. I'm going to look around, and do I see a maze?
There isn't a maze that seems apparent to you.
Are these woodland fairies?
Well, you can't see anything. You see some butterflies flying around.
Well, based off of what Carcorn was saying
Yeah.
earlier.
Now, with all of my studies, magical studies, can I do an Arcana check and see if anything jumps out at me?
Sure.
You can certainly try.
There it is.
Yeah.
Nothing is obvious.
I'm going to.
We're so screwed.
I'm going to look behind me and start walking to the back out of the maze, or back out of the ring.
Ding dong.
Okay, if you're gonna move, go ahead and move.
Nice little tidbit of information. My neighbors across the way have had a fairy ring for about a decade, and last year it didn't come out.
Okay, well, we can't go straight to the nearest exit. The maze is invisible. Of course it is.
So I rolled a perception. Am I able to tell anything?
But what is it that you are looking for specifically?
Just mainly, what is it that we're currently in?
Exactly what you see. What you see is what you perceive.
When I approached the fairy ring, I didn't see them, right? Inside.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
Oh, I apologize. I misunderstood the directions. What are you numbnuts doing? Hey, wait a minute. Why can't I go forward? What's going on in there?
Grango's playing with the butterflies.
Can they?
Yeah, we're kind of fucked at the moment.
We're in a maze. It's amazing.
I'm amazed that you guys got stuck. And they can hear me, I guess.
They can.
This would be the maze. Okay.
It'd be a shame if one of you had a way out. Maybe a way to mark the ground. Maybe use a stick to mark the ground or one of your swords as you hit a wall.
Okay.
You know, kind of like this. Yeah, so yeah, I would draw it as perfectly as you can. So kind of like this, and then that, and then this.
Well, I've gone back to the starting point.
Now I'm not a part of it, or I am a part of it, because I know I hit, like I can't go forward. I guess I could mark where I can't go forward.
Oh,
What the hell? Well, I can move it like that.
All right. So this
I'm at the edge
is
of it.
a dead end.
How'd you get over there?
Am I out?
Oh, are you out? You're out. No, you're not out.
Oh, here we go. All right, so let's backtrack.
This is a devious thing, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Told you, tricksters.
I
All right.
like it.
Can you guys make it up to the top where I am? Except for Fuego. He's got the right idea. Go up a Fuego and to your right a little.
I'm right next to him.
Wait, I got to here. No.
Yeah, so come up. Everybody come up to where I am. If you can get to where I am, it's top.
Hold on a second.
I think it's right about like this.
And I'll show you the layout. Yeah, you got to go through a bunch of turns.
Haha.
All right. So where are you?
At the very top of the tree.
Oh, you're right here.
Yeah, so you got to come like over to here.
All right. Hold on. Let me get back
Yeah.
to you.
You're just to the left of me.
Well, I know, but I don't think I can get back to you otherwise. Hold on. Well, yeah, I started out over here by this part of the tree, so maybe I can. Maybe.
Francis, I see you, buddy.
I see you too. Reach out and touch my hand. Uh-oh.
So you guys over here,
Dang it.
you can hear each other perfectly fine. It's as though nothing is between you. But if you try to touch, it feels like there is a solid wall between you.
So we're a bunch of mimes.
I mean, you can't even.
You're still not out of this?
You're about like if you put your hands together, you're about a half an inch apart. You can't. So
Okay, so Chode, I'm about where you started out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so do I go right?
I'm trying to get out. Hold on.
Oh,
I'm trying to mark the path. There we go.
hey, right here, right here. Come out this way. I think this is an opening.
Well, that's not.
Go up. Go up one.
What's it not?
I can't.
Oh, sorry, boys.
There, I kind of marked it with red. I mean, it may be a square off or whatever, but you can.
Sir Chode, can you go up? Oh no.
No, I'm out.
They're not.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
I'm out.
Oh, this isn't out.
Nope.
Or it was.
Oh, it extends. I got you.
We have to get all the way back to the road, don't we?
Francis, why do you keep coming in?
So you notice that the
'Cause I can
wisp.
get out.
You notice that the wisps disappeared, except for these two over here.
These
The
two
which two?
over
Hold
here.
on.
Left. We don't
These
see.
two here.
We don't see any.
You don't
Oh.
see any wisps. Okay, my bad.
That's all right. Oh, down here, where I started. Okay.
Yes. So I apologize. You know how it is. I see things that you guys don't.
Correct.
So it was kind of funny because you ran right between them, and I was like, so you didn't even say anything about it.
Right.
Well, now I see why. So yeah, all the wisps have disappeared except for those two.
Hmm.
Crap.
Oh, I'm hung. There I am. Uh-oh, I'm inside now. Boys, you got to get to this spot over here somehow. I'm inside.
Where are you?
Northeast.
Northwest?
Northwest.
I'm I'm apparently stupid stuck.
I'm getting inside the thing up in here somehow. Some of y'all
Can't
have
move at
made
all.
it in this area before.
I was
Maybe right
assuming
here.
that the whips might be the way out. These might be the gate.
Oh, wait, there's more. Fuck.
I'm stuck on the wall.
Follow that line before you go, like that.
I mean, I can't move at all.
All right, where you at?
I got stuck on something.
All right, hang on.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh no.
Oh, I've got myself inside at the end.
Yeah, I can't go through there. Hmm.
Yep, the will-o-wisp is the way out down here. I'll lay this part of the path to you. Oops.
There's a lot. There's a lot of lines on the ground.
Oh, mine's wrong actually.
Man, too bad I don't have the spell See Invisibility.
Oh, this is the one I needed to fix too. Okay.
So fucking stuck.
I know it's kind of off a little bit, but it's something like that. Yeah, if you guys can get to me up here. Come on. Wait, what?
I can't get back out.
I can't get
Trying
back
to
in
go up.
now. What? Okay. 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 All right.
I'm standing right here.
Hi,
I
Francis.
see the exit where you said it was.
The Will-O-Wisp is the exit. Boys, you just have to get down this narrow path-ish. Yeah.
Well, there's a nit right here.
How did I get there?
Laughing is killing me.
Oh, this would be so much easier with the mouse.
I
Oh,
got
you're not
out.
using
I
a
was out
mouse?
here at some point.
I'm on my laptop.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I was like, this is like torture.
I'm using a mouse and it's still not working too well.
All right.
I can get right down here. That's about as far as I can get.
Oh, there we go. Yay, I got out. Yay. Okay.
But Father Scab's out.
No, I'm not.
Oh,
Okay, that's a different set. I need to get in here. Then the here. All right, let's clean this up a bit.
Yeah, I can't
So-
get to where you're at. It's driving me
Father-
crazy.
Father Scab says if you haven't figured it out so far, just getting outside the mushrooms is not enough to get out. There's more maze outside the mushrooms.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
figured
I
that out.
discovered that first.
Yes, but I keep hearing people say, "Are you out?" But just because we're outside the mushrooms doesn't mean we're out of the maze.
Uh-oh, wait a minute. I may be wrong. Boys, I thought I had a spot for you, but I was wrong. I may have led you awry. Oh, look, penis. Inadvertent penis. Whoopsie.
Circumcised penis. There you go.
All right, so penis is inaccurate here.
wait. How'd you get over there?
I
There's a
assure
wall
you,
between us.
Father Scab is not trying to get out. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Know what I
So-
mean?
Mad Chops, if you go back the way you came
Ah, I got it. Yep.
to the
Oh,
end
wow.
of
Yep.
this yellow line,
All right, so there's one in here, like that.
See, I cannot get to where you are. I don't.
Wait a minute. Who got here to yellow?
I did.
hey, you're right here.
I mean, like in here. Were you inside of this part?
Yeah.
Mad
Yes.
Chops was in there, but
Get
that
back
right
over
where
here,
you're
Mad Chops.
at.
I can get us all out if you come back here.
No, that was a dead end to him.
Oh,
Yes,
wait. He's here now,
Because he went back around.
but he's
See?
next to me, right?
Yeah.
Yes, the three of us are right next to each other.
Okay, follow me then.
All right.
Spider's stuck.
So it kind of does this kind of thing.
You gotta go right down the line on this side.
Down here?
Down inside here. Well, you might be able to get there, but I know this works. You gotta get into the penis.
Get with the penis.
Mm,
Okay, hold on. You're going way too fast.
So just follow the shaft. Matchups, you're
Follow
probably
the-
going to get stuck out there. Well, you might be all right. And then here, are you on the outside right now?
Yeah, I'm out. I'm stuck.
Yeah,
Yeah,
apparently
so
you got separated
Go back
from
up.
us.
All right. Go back up. And go underneath this blue line.
I'm trying. It won't let me.
Let me remember how. Just come to where I'm at right here.
I'm trying. Oh, there it goes. Ah, hello. Down into the shaft.
And down into the shaft. But right now you're sitting outside for me. I don't know.
Right
There
here.
you go. And you're out. But now here's the trick: is you got to go back and get everybody else and bring them. Because your yellow lines and their lines don't match.
I can't get back down.
All right,
But
hey,
I-
Chode, stop. Chode, come right here. Right here. See my yellow?
Yeah, that's where I'm trying to go. I can't go out there though. It's not letting me.
Hell, this
I
might be
get
tomorrow
right
morning
here
before we
and
get through it
I'm
in real life.
Yeah.
okay,
All right,
is this
so-
where I'm supposed to be?
Right. Rangle, come right here. Come down, south.
I'm right
trying
with
to-
you. But I can't go through.
Oh, because there's a passage right through here.
Mm-hmm.
This right here is a dead end for me. I can't go anywhere. I know.
All right, so if you can follow this line, Fuego.
See where I drew that box? That's a
Yeah.
dead end for me.
Oh,
I have to get on the other side of that somehow.
Grangle. All right. So.
Oh, there we go.
right-
There we go. There we go. Got it. Got it. Okay.
And you move. All right, you got to follow this little jug. All right, stop, Grangle. Come right here. It's right there. You want to go this way?
Okay, but I've got to get there is the thing about it.
Oh, I thought you were right there.
Maybe he
You're
needs to go
with
one
me,
more
Fuego.
south.
See, I'm stuck right here where I'm at. I can't. The
Well,
only
now-
way I can go is that way.
So he must be above it. Maybe he's got to go back and go back down again.
Because yeah, if we follow this blue line right here, and then I just shot up like that.
How'd you get back there so fast, Jode?
I found the way out.
All right, so I'm following that blue line like you said.
That won't get you
Um,
out.
That's the edge of the outside.
I'm trying to get to the tip. Where's the tip?
You got
See,
to.
I'm right there, but it won't
All
let me
right,
through.
I'm at this freaking yellow line here, and now I ain't moving.
I see what Led did there.
Mm-hmm.
How do I get it up to the tip?
Just
Yep.
the tip.
Do I follow? No, I can't follow that.
Follow this line right here, Joe. That way.
Down?
Yeah.
Okay.
That way. Follow this line this way.
Yep. Yep. Okay, I'm here.
All right. Okay. And now follow this up here.
Okay, now I can't see the other side of the. hold on.
Okay.
Okay.
Grangle, come right this way. You're gonna go. You got to go around this way.
I can't get there.
Oh, I
You
got you.
got to
Okay.
come down. There's a wall that's right here. You got to no.
Right
no,
here.
All right,
no,
follow
no.
me. Get to Grang. Everybody get to Grangle if you can. Oh, you know what? I'll just guide a few out at a time, I guess. You guys work your way through. You guys work
Oh,
your way
Chode-
through
Chode-
this
Chode's
slot,
doing it.
however. and just right up the line, and a little bit to the left, and a little bit to the right.
Ah, gotcha. All right, then come down. Nope, I didn't cut in apparently. I can't cut in. There we go.
You might have to go back.
I swear this maze changed on me.
I can assure you the maze did not change.
Okay, so if you go this way, you're going to get lost. So come back, Sir Chode. Come back to here.
I'm
Where'd
there.
Triangle go?
I'm down at the bottom.
How'd you get down there when you were up next to me a minute ago?
He went back.
Okay. Well, this ain't right. Hold on, Sir Chode.
Oh, I'm going
So,
to stab you, kid.
Triangle. Look, you
That
gotta
thing's
go.
Right here. I'm sorry. Right back here, Sir Chode.
Triangle. You got to get to this spot right here.
Now we work our way down and up
Oh yeah, you're
and
doing it now.
down.
This
All
way.
right, I'm there at that spot.
Got it.
Yeah,
Got
No,
it.
you had it. Come back.
Keep following that yellow line clockwise.
I was.
Yeah,
Right,
keep
but
going.
here's the thing. While a lot of you guys are moving your tokens, nobody's going to see it until you stop and drop it.
Okay, so there I am.
Right. So you're going to keep going a little bit more, and then follow the blue line.
Like that?
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Follow me this way.
I mean, it's like super touchy.
Yep. Right side of the shaft down this way. Just right down the shaft, and then follow what I drew there around where this way, and then down and follow Father Scab. And I'll go back. Because I've got to remember.
All right, I'm out.
All
No,
right.
I used to like this. DM.
Now he's a dick.
He told me today we are gonna hate him, and I was like, no.
I'm hating you right now. I can't get back up to the top now for whatever reason. I keep.
So where you are right now, Fuego?
Yeah.
You gotta like come over here to be able to drop down where you're right on the ring, and then you can somehow you gotta get over here, and then you can go on the ring to get down. It's super touchy. There you go. There you go. Now you can drop down.
Yeah, God.
And now you got to go all the way back to your right, up, and then get over to where that bottom, that blue line is, and then go all the way around counterclockwise.
This way.
Yep, and then shoot down the blue there.
Come on, I just want to get back over there.
Mm-hmm. And stay on the outside perimeter all the way up.
There we go.
Hey, Francis, how'd you get in here?
I'm backwards into the map. I think you need to go over here a little bit. Just don't know how.
You want to follow.
Oh, Fuego. No.
There you go.
You got to come back down here. There you go.
You want to
I'm
follow
stuck
this.
here. I can't move left, and
There you go. And then
think a Fuego's right
somewhere like right
Keep
about
follow
here.
that around clockwise, Fuego.
Oh, here you go. Come, just go.
Yeah, I know.
straight
I'm
down
just
that
trying to.
Now
There
get on
you
the blue
go.
line.
Here
Get
we
on the
go.
blue line.
Yeah, I'm working on it. It's not letting me get down.
There you go. Then up. Wait. There you go.
Back up here.
There you go. Oh, what happened?
It's like that.
There we go. And then out. through. I'm sorry,
Yes,
come through
it-
here.
That line with the loop on the end. You want to follow that yellow line.
There you go, and just follow that yellow line.
There we go. God damn, man, that motherfucker was.
You might have to come back a little bit. Oh, yep, you got it. I can't tell when you
I think
move, you
he's
jump.
there.
So
He's there. Keep going.
Yeah.
Yep, you got it.
Damn. I need a drink after that bullshit.
Is it daylight yet?
Damn it, I grabbed the wrong thing.
Oh, goo was strong.
Okay, come back to here. Come back to here. This is what we were one tick off, and we got on the inside. You got to get on the outside. Oh. Oh yeah, you're. Go back. Go back. Go back. You've gone the wrong side of it. You're not going to get out over there.
There's a little drop down somewhere right here. That lets you drop down into it.
Okay. Now back. Yep, you're in the right spot. Where is it? Right there. Come down here,
There you go.
and then here, and then up.
There you go.
There you go. Down the penis.
So, ladies and gentlemen,
Yay, urethra.
Urethra.
And
Don't
jizz
worry,
yourself out.
I'm a licensed professional.
And boom.
Yay! Boom, 5 minutes, no problem.
Yeah. Hey,
Uh,
I was just
So-
about to start turning into an earth elemental and just go underneath it.
Oh, can we see the maze? Please show us this shit maze.
Yes.
I want to erase all my stuff so I can see. Actually, I think I might leave it just to see.
yeah, leave it up. Leave it up. I don't want you to erase any of that stuff. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring all you guys to the light level.
Okay. Oh,
Darkness.
darkness. We may not be able to
Metal
see the light
frame.
level.
I think you got to bring the light level to us.
hello,
Really?
darkness, my
Yeah,
old
I think
friend.
so.
I've come to talk to you again.
All right, let me see what I can do.
Visions.
Oh,
All right, we're back.
Creeping.
Thought I
Yeah.
had
Small, so I can
night
see you.
mode on. I do have dark mode. Is that? Oh, that's worse. Is it the background?
I don't know. See,
I see little tiny.
I see little purple.
I've seen what
Lines
I've seen
with pink
before.
dots.
Okay,
yeah, it's not gonna let me do it.
I'll be right back.
Just take a picture and send it to us.
Yeah, I'll have to do that. So, as soon as the last of you passes between the two wisps, the come on.
Oh, it said exit for a second. Then it went away.
See, even the kids are laughing at you.
And so, for those that haven't done a Dungeon Master mode, what he did was he drew a bunch of lines and put it on the light layer and said,
Figure it out.
light lines block movement.
Yeah.
And so, that way, like when we're in a building, you can't. Oh, the whole map moved. The whole map took a left movement. Ooh, the background's now yellow. Nice.
All right, I'm starting to get upset.
We didn't do it. Don't be mad at us.
I know it's not supposed to be doing this. It won't go back. You know how it's supposed to snap?
Yeah.
Now it won't snap.
Right click and undo.
I already did, and it didn't do it. It didn't undo it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay, so the wisps go away. Okay. And you all suddenly realize that in each of your hands, or each one of you in one of your hands, you are holding a small leather pouch.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Open the pouch.
So he opened the pouch.
Yep.
Okay,
Cautiously open the pouch.
Before you open the pouch, you notice that embroidered or written or inscribed, however, on the pouch is a small note, maybe on a small piece of paper attached to the pouch. There is a small note that says, "Congratulations for solving the maze. Your reward is this pouch of pixie dust, with which you may enchant one item."
Wow.
So what this pixie dust will allow you to do is to pick one non-organic item, and you sprinkle it on that item, and you will enhance it by +1.
One of my long swords.
Sweet. I sprinkle it on my armor because the armor I have on is better than the armor I lost, but we won't tell anybody.
So you may increase your armor's protection by 1.
Nice.
Well, I'm going to
Shall also
sprinkle it
put on my armor.
on my axe.
On your ass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's a +1 ass, baby.
it's a +1. Hey, my ass is already +1. Now it's +2.
That's Erlen's ass.
I'm gonna hold on to my pixie dust.
Do you want to waste your dust on something organic when I specifically said non-organic?
Shoot, I can't use it on my stuff.
Leather is not organic, is it not?
It is organic. It's made of leather. It's cowhide.
Is that what you're saying by organic? Is that what you mean? I'm sorry.
So it cannot be a living thing.
Okay. So
a former living thing is fine.
Within reason, yeah.
I'm thinking about using it on my armor to make it a hide +1 armor.
That would be perfectly acceptable. You increase its protection by 1.
Okay.
Perfect.
And if you wish to defer or wait, you may do so. You don't have to use it right now.
I'm reserving my pixie dust for later.
Not what I meant to
use.
do. Sorry.
So now, quick question.
Damn
The
it.
+1, that counts towards damage and attack, right?
Yeah, that's usually how that works in 5e, I believe.
So now, should I put the +1 on my magic bonus for the great axe?
What are you talking about? If you sprinkle it on the axe, it gains +1 to hit and to damage.
Right. Here's my question: if you expand the weapon, it has attack, strength plus whatever plus proficiency, and then ranging them to below range, it says magic bonus.
Oh yeah.
So is this? Should I consider this a magic bonus, or do I do strength +1 and then add +1 to my damage as well? I mean, that's what I'm asking. Do I?
Yeah, I mean either.
I think if we do
I
a
would
magic
just-
bonus, it'll work.
What?
I think if you do it either way, it's going to do the same thing. So whatever's just going to give you that +1.
Oh, well, let's try this. I'm going to roll my battle axe here and see what. Or I'm sorry, wrong thing. My great axe. I need to roll it and see what happens here.
Your great ass. What?
So.
All right. So I need Francis,
Yes. Did I participate enough to get the reward, or
Everyone.
okay?
So Chode, Francis, and Father Scab need to roll a perception check.
Okay.
So real quick, does that add a +1 to attack and damage? Is that what you said?
Correct.
Okay, so plus I'm gonna do it on my longbow.
Why is this not? What the hell?
That was me. I'm trying to get rid of this damn thing.
Okay, hold on.
Sure.
So if you guys go into the compendium and you're doing like armor and you type in the type of armor and you find the +1, you could just drag it from there and drop it onto your screen. If not, you got to do it inside the thing. Especially for like Daystar, which is a special weapon.
Okay, yeah. So I put it in the magic bonus, and it does the bonus automatically to the attack and the damage. D20 +4 strength +4 proficiency plus magic. So 19 +4 +4. Okay, so yeah, okay. Excellent.
All right. Chode, you have a message.
All right.
Now, if you try to go back to the tree, you'll see that the maze is still up. However, in reality, the maze is no longer there. If you reached out to try and touch it, you find that it has disappeared.
God, where's the cart?
It's still there. I just didn't carry it over.
Okay.
That was a question I had early while you guys were fighting out of the maze. I was like, "Oh shit, the cart's gone," and I was with it.
No, so that was gentlemen. That was I think that was a worthwhile distraction.
Yes, yes.
All right.
Get
So,
used to
Chode,
Yep.
Joe,
So
did you
guys, I noticed a strange rock to the east, which would be the bottom of the screen. Right.
no, I just did that. It's right here.
Okay.
Hey, Father
What's
Scab,
that?
you want to go lick it?
As a matter of fact, I do.
What about a rock?
Chode said he thought this rock looked a little strange, and in fact, it does look a little strange because it doesn't look like the rest of the rocks.
One of
Okay.
these rocks is not like the others.
Somebody touch it.
Someone lick it.
Father Scab's on his way. Hold on.
Hey, I licked the last one, but it does look like this rock has been moved at some point. There might be something underneath it.
Someone tried to strength it.
All
Well,
right,
let me
I'll do that. Hold on. Strength check.
No, just move the rock.
Well, Mad Chops can levitate it.
I think
Just
we
move
could just
okay,
lift it.
I move the rock.
Go ahead.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
yeah, I can't grab it.
I
Famous
can't
last
grab it
words.
either.
Yeah, I can't grab it.
Oh my god. It's always something, you know?
Yeah, get your shit
Go
together,
ahead.
DM. We're not paying you money for nothing. Wait, we're not paying you at all.
And you're not getting your chicks for free either.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
You move the rock, and underneath you find a wood and iron chest. It is locked.
hey, Francis.
What?
Francis.
Ow! There's a rock on me.
Well, of course, we removed the rock, so it rock and rolled.
All right. I guess you guys want me to do it, huh?
Yeah, do what you're good at. You're the thief.
Well, that's why we're glad you're back.
You're the rogue.
You know how many times I had to
Rogue
turn
as
into a
shit.
fly to climb through a keyhole?
I check for. Oh, I got to check for my traps through perception, right?
The lock opens easily.
Okay, good. There you go. Yeah, I think.
And inside you find a strange piece of jewelry.
It's
Oh,
got a
hello.
fucking eyeball on it.
Whoop.
Is there any check related to this jewelry?
Hey, Mad Chops, what do you think this looks like?
I don't know. It's looking at me. Funny. Do an Arcana check.
I mean, yeah, it already tells you in the bottom there, bud.
Oh, it does.
You just roll the ball down a bit. You'll see.
Oh, hello.
The DM
Piece
is
of gold
being
jewelry.
generous. He's a generous god.
Yes, he is. The piece of gold jewelry is a circular medallion and ornate gold chain. It is ordained with eldritch symbols and ornate filigree. A realistic-looking eye is set in the center. On the back of the medallion is written, "Close my eye and slip through the night. Open it again and return to the light."
Mm.
Okay.
Ooh, that sounds stealthy.
And yoink.
Look at that.
I'll
Do you
take
need
that.
a plus 50 to yourself?
I'll take that. Now, I mean, it's up to you guys. What do you think?
Well, I think we need to test it. So the question is, how do you close the eye?
Okay.
Yep. Okay.
Well, it says slip through the night.
Close my eye and slip through the night.
Mad Chops, do you believe we might need to get attuned with this before we can use it?
I don't think it is a magical item, so I would say yes.
Is that the right one? That's the right one.
What's that one?
Yeah, I'm just gonna put this rock back. Okay.
It says Eldritch symbols. Francis says, Mad Chops, perhaps you and I could fiddle with it a bit and practice with it tonight while we rest in this horrid rain. Since we did
Well,
not get any.
The rain has let up. The rain has let up.
Oh.
Before you went and did your thing.
Oh.
We need to probably make camp and
Yeah, we need to make
rest
camp.
So
You guys can play. You
Yeah.
guys can play with your eye.
That's your horses.
Yeah. I will
test something real quick.
put it around your neck and then cover the eye with your hand
Why
Okay.
is it rolling 2d8?
and see what happens.
I go ahead and do as Mad Chops recommends.
Yeah, what was that again?
You caressed it.
I put the amulet on and I put my hand over the eye to see what happens.
So you just cover the whole thing with your hand?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. You put the amulet on and you can feel some magical power coursing through it, as though the attunement process has begun. But when you cover it with your hand, nothing happens.
Okay.
Oh, so you're not attuned with it yet.
Looking at it, I'm like, hey, Mad Chops, maybe if I just like when someone dies, you rub your hand over their eyes, and so I attempt to push the eyelid down.
And it closes easily.
Oh,
And Shazam.
And what happens? What happens to you? What happens to him?
Shazam.
Disappears.
Nothing happens.
Hmm.
So attunement requires taking a short rest with you in contact with the item and basically just focusing on the item itself.
And so we figured out how to close the eye, gentlemen. Perhaps with Mad Chop's help, I can stare at it and figure it out.
Think about it. Yeah.
You
All
good,
right.
buddy?
All right. Well, let's work on setting up camp. We need to just, since we don't want to take the cart off the road, do we just want to set up just to the edge of the road? Do we want to set up here in the meadow, or do we want to set up in the trees?
I'm going to move you back to the other map.
Right.
And so I will work on a tuning to that thing. I wonder where I need to put it. I guess I need to put it on an attack.
What,
Where'd
why
we
does
go?
everybody kind of look like they're grayed out to me there, DM?
It's like
Because that's your
Distance.
night vision.
Oh, my night vision. Okay.
that's why I don't see shit.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Hang on.
Well, I don't see
Nope,
a thing.
I see it.
I
Okay,
was
hold
there
on.
and then I disappeared.
I'm good now.
All right. So,
And Mad Chops
again,
is gone?
where do we want to camp?
Mad Chops is not under me.
I can't. I'm not. I'm going.
Oh shit!
All right.
Are you here, Mad Chops? Down.
There we go.
Go down over here somewhere.
I was there and I was standing next to the cart and then I disappeared.
Patang.
Oh, I'm back.
Go to the cart. All right, there we go.
He's putting the cart before the horse.
Maybe we can camp out by the rocks we just lifted or moved.
It'll be close to the cart. I'd say go down here to the trees.
Oh yeah, right. The cart.
Yeah, let's
Don't
go
move
All
too quick, Michael.
to the trees.
To the forest, to
Windows,
the
to the
trees.
walls.
The windows to the walls.
Walls.
So Credence asks, so what happened?
Oh, we found a bunch of hookers.
And blow.
We're spent.
Hop on the horse. I don't want to talk about it.
And he says, local legend says they call this the devil tree.
Misnomer. More of Fey tree.
What the hell?
Are you trying to do something
I was
particular?
trying to add. Well, what I was trying to do was I was just trying to check my my weapon, but it threw out 2d8, and I'm trying to figure out why it's throwing out 2d8.
All right. And as you set up camp, it starts to rain again.
Boo.
Hey, Carquin, do you still have that spell? The druid.
6 to 10 minutes to cast. For sure, I'll cast Druid. It won't. I don't think it'll completely get rid of the rain, though.
No, because it doesn't make a physical structure like a tent or a cabin. It just creates barriers.
It just makes it so that less things would be likely to attack us in the night.
I mean, does it use up a spell slot?
Yes, it's a 6th level spell.
Well, I guess we'll just we'll set up a tent and we'll do watches.
Did we buy a tent?
Yeah, you guys got that big tent.
Yeah.
We bought 2 big tents. One for our stuff, one for us.
One for our stuff.
Well, if
We
you
got
guys
a bunch
want,
of food.
we
need to
should
get
have
guys
just
together.
bought a tarp and thrown it over the wagon.
if you guys want to take a rest together, I'll stay up for watch.
So somebody go ahead and just sketch out a little box where you're going to be setting up your camp.
Right here in this little alcove where me and are we want
Alright.
to go under a tree or we want to be?
There you go.
That's not a box.
Well, it's a druid grove. They don't make bugs. Oh,
So you're casting Druid Grove?
yeah, why not?
Okay. Well,
So the horse and cart will not be able to be inside the grove if it's that far in.
There you go.
Then I'll while they're in the Druid Grove, I'll stay out here with the cart, standing
Well,
guard.
Set out where the where the cart is within the
Well,
Druid Grove.
I'm gonna climb up to the top of this tree here and stand and watch.
That's fine. All right.
All right, there. I pitched a tent.
This will be the windy side, and this will be the spiny sides.
Okay. So the after a few hours of your attunement, you come to the realization that what you have in your possession is an amulet of invisibility. While you are wearing it, when you close the eye, you become invisible. And when you open the eye, you become visible.
It's not.
Is there a time limit?
What's that?
Is there a time limit?
So let me all right, so the amulet will make the wearer invisible for up to 1 hour, twice per day,
Mm.
and it recharges this ability at midnight each day. If you make an attack, you are attacked, or you cast a spell, become unconscious, or are killed, you remain invisible until the hour has passed.
So kind of like a potion of invisibility,
Greater invisibility.
of greater invisibility.
Very nice.
Okay, you will remain invisible until the hour is passed, that the wearer opens the eye, or the amulet is removed. Only an attuned wearer may open or close the eye. So while you're wearing it, no one else can affect the your invisibility by opening or closing the eye.
Okay, so the
Now
real
everyone has to
decision.
use her hand to open up the eye for Find Your Corpse.
For whatever reason, it's not. I'm not finding it in the in the compendium.
What's that?
The amulet.
Yeah, that's because I made it up.
Oh, okay. So it works like potion of invisibility for 1 hour.
No, it works like the spell of greater invisibility.
Oh. Okay. All right. So 1 action, touch you or a creature you touch. But in this case, I have to wear it, obviously.
Yeah.
So scratch that, scratch that. You invisible until the spell ends. It says duration here up to 1 minute, but you said 1 hour, right?
Yes, for the amulet, it is 1 hour.
Okay. I'll get this translated into my stuff.
It's pretty nice.
A normal invisibility spell, as soon as you attack or are attacked, you generally lose your invisibility.
Or
That
cast
is
a
not
spell.
the case. That is not the case with this.
Okay. My goodness, you gonna live, son? Sounded pretty rough.
You ran
I'm
into
gonna
the
start calling
spiky
Francis
side.
Bilbo.
Yeah, I've already called up for it.
Filthy Bagginses.
Just call me Magic Man. Now you see me?
His
Now
nasty
you
little
don't.
pocketses. He's got it in his nasty little pocketses.
All right. Okay. Well, there's that. Now, how do I... Okay, I'm gonna have to make it as a weapon, ain't I? Nope. I'm gonna have to make it as a spell.
And to make it as D's.
Why? Why not just put it as an item?
Well, I did, but it doesn't let me put any info. I can make it have an attack, use it as a resource, but it gives me props and mods, but it doesn't. What happens when I close that? Yeah, see, it doesn't blow up.
So while he's figuring that out, what is everyone else doing?
Well, we're, I guess we're still encamped at this point. What time? We're still in the middle of the night.
Sure. So it took you a couple of hours to get through that maze. So you've got about 6-7 hours before sunrise.
Okay.
Plenty enough time to do a long rest if you wanted to.
Yeah, let's do that so we can. I don't know that anybody has lost anything, but we can recover whatever spell slots that we've used.
Well, since I'm going to sleep, I'll go and gain my one spell slot I used.
All right. So, Chode, were you gonna stay up all night, or were you just gonna do your 4-hour trance type thing?
Yeah, I'll meditate for 4 and then stay up the other 4. So I'll cover the whole night.
This
Okay.
is a tree
Do you need me?
guardian.
Does
this is a
somebody
tree
need to
guardian.
be? Does somebody? You're aware of your surroundings when that happens, right?
Correct.
Okay. All right. So I think we can all rest peacefully while Chode is on guard, so to speak.
Sure.
Well, so Gringold
I
chows
smell
down
curry.
on some rations and crawls into his bedroll in the tent and proceeds to roll over and fall asleep for the rest of the night.
Yeah. And we're sleeping.
Oh, I can't believe I did that.
What did you do this time, DM?
I kicked myself out of the game.
2 for 2. That's a record.
Wow.
2 in a row. That's actually not a record. I did it too.
All right. So the night passes without incident, and everyone gets a long rest. You've attuned to your amulet. You've reacquired any lost spells or hit points or anything else, and you wake up the next morning, and it is still raining.
Mhm.
I cast Druidcraft to get the weather of the day.
Storming. It's going to be raining, stormy weather all day.
Is
Well,
this
I
the
guess
natural
there's nothing to
rain,
do,
or is
but
this
just
a?
go through it.
Yes, it is absolutely a natural rain. It is that time of the year.
Oh, Mother Nature's on her. Never mind. What?
Well, so I guess what we get, we break camp and continue north on the road.
Roll out.
Autobots, roll out.
All right. So you break camp. Let's get everybody up on the road.
Francis is just going to stay in the trees.
Yeah, sorry. Hang on. I'm still typing.
I got you.
Thank you, sir. I think I got that right. You can check it.
You guys draw way too many lines.
What was that?
Oh my god.
Rolling, 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 though my feet are swollen. Oh, what's that up ahead?
Sounds like a duck.
Sand.
Oh, sorry. I thought we were moving.
No, we're not moving.
No.
What? Here we go again. Yeah.
Just
My bad.
stand there and don't move. You're
I'm just-
ruining
I'm-
everything.
I'm just trying to collect everyone so I can get you to the next place.
I'm right here if you're looking for me.
No, I think I got everybody. All right, so yeah, you head on out through the stormy weather. It's miserable, cold, wet. You know, typical.
Essentially, you were being pissed on by the clouds.
All right, and you are at the bottom center of the map.
All right. Can we move now?
All right. So at this area, the meadow to the west has kind of gone away, and it's gotten to be more of a forested area. So yes, you may move.
About the cabin.
Is everyone the correct size?
I am the size I am. I can't help it. We are a lot larger than the wagon nowadays.
The horses. Yeah.
Giddy up, giddy up.
Yeah, that'd be all right.
What is going on with this wagon? Stop moving the wagon.
Well, I'm not moving the wagon.
I was just bringing it up here with this. I'm sorry.
Stop moving the damn wagon.
Yeah.
The wagon is now notional.
The wagon is
Oh,
now
I'm-
no-
see, that's how we.
I
Oh,
wasn't trying to be funny. I was bringing
No.
it with us.
No, it's not you. It's because it's getting on my nerves. No, seriously,
Okay.
I tried to group Credence with the wagon so I could move it as one token, and they kept getting separated. So
sorry.
Credence is like 60 feet away, floating in the middle of the air.
Credence learned to fly.
So instead of messing around with that, okay, go ahead and stop.
Yep.
At this point, you notice, well, hold on. What's Cho doing in the trees? Please explain.
I'm just walking through the trees.
Just
So
he's tree walking.
you are walking through the wood line.
Correct.
You are not walking along the road.
He was practicing stealth.
Correct. I'm
He's
going
one
tree
with
to
the tree.
He's a ranger. He's trying to, he's trying to be stealthy and
No, and
He's
that's
doing ranger
fine.
stuff.
Yep.
I just want you to actually say that so if something should happen, we know what you're doing.
I am up in the tree.
All right. So when you get to this point, you notice that there are some trees that look like they have been knocked down by some immense force.
Oh shit.
Quicksand.
I would like to.
I'll say anything.
And it's still raining, yes?
Oh, it is raining.
Imagination.
The
I'm
theater
going
of the mind.
to. This is survival. So I'm going to roll survival to see if I recognize these tracks.
Yeah, it seems pretty obvious to you that those are the tracks of some sort of giant.
You got giants, boys.
So does anyone speak giant?
I do.
Aren't we looking for giants, boys?
Yep.
Yeah, stabby.
They're a favorite
not
enemy of
100%
mine, so
yes.
I can help track them.
Though granted, I would just as happily lead a warband of giants straight to the keep. As long as the chief goes, I fulfilled my contract.
Solid
Karkwan having
plan.
an argument with the provider.
But
So what are we doing?
Oh, okay.
Quick,
Well, I
Clarence,
mean, so I
better
guess
caught
we're
up.
going to keep moving. Are these tracks fresh?
Well, you can't tell from back here.
We need to move further up.
Damn.
Okay. So, hey, Chode, can you tell, are these fresh tracks?
Where are they? Up there by you?
Yeah, they're right here.
All right, let me roll.
Hey, the wagon's back.
Are these fresh tracks?
So it appears that they are a few days old. Because of the rain, you can't tell exactly, but these were made within the past week.
So that's not they didn't just come through here overnight.
Yeah, it didn't happen last night.
Let me roll. Hold on 1 sec.
So we can A, go on a wild goose chase and see if we can find these guys, or just keep going to our mission to find this camp.
Ugh.
Wait, am I
I just want to see if
invisible?
I can tell what type of giants these are from the tracks.
So based on the size of the tracks that you see, you can guess that these probably are hill giants.
Them's the kind of giants we're looking for, boys. And oh, by the way, gentlemen, I think I saw a tree down in front of us.
Well, there's two of them. There's one to our
Well,
right.
welcome to
What's
the
10 minutes
current
ago?
time.
What part of that looks like a trap don't you boys understand?
Yes, the road is blocked, and we will have to go around it.
Well,
Go get him, invisible guy.
Well, since I'm attuned with it, I go invisible. I test it
All
out.
right. So you close
go-
the eye and you vanish.
And I'm on my horse,
now-
so he vanishes with me.
The horse does not vanish.
Okay, so I gotta hop off. All right, so I just do a quick reconnoiter. And just let me know if I go too far. Well, we know I'm going to go too far. There's the giant footy prints. Um, okay. And the footprints go in and I reappear naturally.
All
Or
right, so
actually-
that's one use.
And I let them know that the giant footprints go in the direction and do not deviate. I don't know if you guys can see that, but
Yeah, so he tells you that the footprints seem to generally go northeast or northwest.
and I didn't see anybody setting up a trap for us. So,
Alright.
do we want to take the time and try to move this tree so that the wagon doesn't get stuck in the stuff on the side, or what?
I think that would be the smartest idea.
Yeah, probably so.
Can we just levitate it out of the way? I don't know how strong.
The question is, how large are these trees?
How big a
Yeah.
boy are you?
Well, the tree that's across the road from you is the largest of the trees.
Of course it
Uh,
is.
It's about 40 feet from roots to the top, but it's broken in the middle. So the short end with the roots is about 15 feet, and then the rest is the branches and leaves.
So I guess Fuego and I can try and move the top portion of the tree to clear the pathway.
Maybe we can just drag it back.
Yeah, maybe drag it off to the left of the path.
Mhm.
We got ropes and all that, so we should be able to tie it to the horses.
Yeah, ropes and horses. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so with the equipment you have, it takes you about 10 minutes. You clear the road well enough to get the wagon through.
All right.
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Yeah.
Huzzah.
We continue on.
Onward.
And we're moving.
Moving on up to the top. Deluxe
To
apartment in the
deluxe
sky.
apartment in the sky.
Believe
Alright,
we have
so-
reached the edge of the map.
At the edge of the map, go ahead and line up. See if you can hold still for long enough for me to grab y'all.
No touchy.
Don't be getting all grabby.
Asking a lot.
Does Francis want to join us?
Oh yeah, absolutely. But see, now I grab the damn wagon. Trying to grab me.
Uh-huh. See? See?
Yeah, see? Yeah.
Drop your
Yeah.
cock, Francis.
See?
Yeah, see?
Yeah, see.
Yeah, see?
You bother me, boy.
Not going to take me alive, coppers.
Oh, wait, kid, you bother me.
Mhm.
Before you take off, like as soon as you got past the tree, Credence says just a couple of miles up ahead is the small town of Summerhold.
I thought you said it didn't have a name.
No. You're talking
Some
about
of them don't.
right. There's many small towns and villages. Most of them don't have names.
You say summer hold or summer hole?
Summer hold, as in holding onto the summer.
Okay.
I wish she'd summer hold me.
So this is probably one of the last of the bigger towns before we get to the ford. We should be able to find some lodging and assistance. It's a friendly place. I know the cleric here. He's a very good man.
Okay.
Does he have stars on his face?
He does not.
Oh.
So I guess Credence, you're saying that when we get to Summerhold, we should pack in for the day and
Yeah, by the time we get to Summerhold, it will be late afternoon.
very well.
Bottom right of the map.
I'm all about a warm, dry bed.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, that's not good. I see a lot of
No,
the map,
hell,
and that's not good at all.
nope.
I
Holy
see dead
crap.
people.
I have good news. There's plenty of wood to burn.
COVID.
Did you say it looks
Wow.
like COVID hit?
No, I said I see dead
Damn,
people.
Too soon. Too soon.
Too soon. That's the way it sounded when we had to mask up and
Yep.
get the
And I
inoculations.
guess
Everybody will die.
We need to check any of the structures and see if there's any survivors.
Shall we spread out in twos?
Yeah, sure. So hey, Father Scab, why don't you come with me?
So you're gonna take all
Yeah.
the big armored guys together?
Wait, where'd you go?
I'm over here.
There you go.
Yeah, just like
Oh,
me and
yeah.
Father Scab. Come on, we're going to have the two healers together.
Where you at, Mad Chops? Let's go.
There you
No
go.
hiding out in
I'll go with
in
Karkman
the
then.
wagon.
You're my protector.
Stick here next to the.
Over here, Father Scab. I was going to check this. I see there's a door closed over here. I can't see what's in here. So
A dead girl, a dead elderly woman. I
Dead
look.
peasant. Dead woman.
So
It-
it's
Is this
an
what-
it's an
is
outhouse.
this a well house?
Beating a dead horse.
It's an outhouse.
Oh, well, never mind.
Do they have any fine china? Anything of value in here?
Oh my God.
They're not gonna
There's a
need it.
rogue.
They're not. Close my door.
There's a
No,
closed
this-
door.
You don't see shit.
That house that you were just in was a very poor house.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Was a very whore house.
Poor house.
Looks
Good
like Karkman
Lord.
was here in his rock form.
Yeah.
Well,
Do I see much of anything in this house that I'm looking into?
That's an outhouse.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yes, that is an outhouse.
Oh,
You-
well, all right. I'll be
yeah.
right back.
Hey. So what do you think
look
about
at it!
this rain? Look at it! Look at it! I went in the outhouse with Sir Joe, just like in real life.
So again, our main purpose here is we're listening and searching to see if there are any survivors. Do we hear anybody calling
one
out asking
alive?
for help?
They don't care.
Marco,
Everybody dead.
Marco,
They're all dead.
Everybody
Marco.
dead.
I'm gonna go beat the dead horse.
That's a lot of shoes.
Marco. Anybody in the outhouse? Marco.
Oh,
What's this blue thing? Is that a
So that is a giant club.
Mm. And of
Couldn't
course,
roll it.
I'm searching all the houses for valuables, mostly coin and
All
gems.
right, I'm gonna roll a.
You are not finding anything.
Oh, nope, that's the wrong one. Dang it.
I think Fuego found our priest.
Yep, that's a club.
Yep. Think somebody dropped it by accident.
Shall we open up the temple doors?
Well, the priest is dying. He's not
Somebody
dead.
come.
It's not dead yet.
Oh.
He's not dead yet.
Well, let's fix that.
Oh, we're killing this priest now?
No, we're making him not dying.
Oh.
He's not dead, but we can
Let's
make him
fix
that way.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like. He's not dead yet,
Yeah.
but let's fix that.
Finish him.
Finish him.
And of course, the door's locked.
It wasn't, but
Alright.
now it is.
So, well, if nobody else is going to do it, I will lay hands on the priest and return him 10 hit points.
So his injuries are so severe that all the best you can do is bring him back to 1 hit point, but he is still going to die.
Bubba, if you don't hop up on your hands and walk yourself back, you ain't gonna make it.
However, since you have laid on hands and you have brought him back from the brink, he is able to get out a few words in his last few moments of life. And he thanks you for your kindness, and he says, "Look out for the children."
Where are the children?
And he
Nothing
points to
ever
the
heard.
locked doors of the temple.
Great.
Fucking kids.
Pick those locks.
I'm assuming you mean by look out for the children, you mean take care of them, as opposed to
Take care of them.
They're evil.
No, Anakin, not the younglings.
does the priest have the keys to the doors on him?
Actually, he does.
Okay. So I will tell the priest that we will do our best to care for the children. And I take the keys and I say a blessing over him.
But do we care for children?
I will I give him the blessings of Bahamut.
I rolled
May
perception.
May Bahamut smile upon your spirit as you go into the afterlife.
And he says, "I'm not dead yet."
Oh, you're gonna die.
Now he realizes that his time is not long for this world.
You're dead enough.
Perhaps he knows where we could find the hermit.
Have you seen a crazy hermit?
Former hero, great repute,
Former hero? Yes, that was,
dishonored by the Duchess.
He tells you he has no idea of whom you speak.
a man by the name of Chit Crowden.
Shit.
He just shakes his head.
Very
I
well,
ask you-
Father.
What do you wish for us to do with the children? Do you need us to take them somewhere?
They need looking after.
I ask him, why were you attacked?
Because giants are evil.
Ominous
We
thunder in
will-
the background.
How many children are there?
He just points to the doors again.
Hmm.
Okay.
So can
Well-
we have the keys to unlock the door?
I've got the keys.
Oh, okay.
He had the keys. I took them from him, and
I checked this guard for coin or valuables.
He has nothing on him.
Oh, you're just gonna. All right, fine. I'll quit.
all right,
looking.
so I will unlock this closest door,
and I will draw my sword. Actually, I draw my bow. I take that back and step back.
Oh, at the
Why not?
ready.
I terrify the children more than you already do.
Oh no, I'm staying out of sight.
You want, go ahead and unlock the other one.
Can we open
Okay.
up this door too?
I'll unlock the other one too.
Okay.
All right. So we enter together.
And you see the 6 children sitting on the steps and in front of a large statue. There are blue candles. They're not lit, but there's blue candles on the floor around the statue.
Can we tell what deity it is?
Yeah, in fact, this is the a statue of the god Donbliss, the lawgiver.
Don Bliss.
Yes, Donblas.
Don bless.
Grangle, I sent you a message. I whisper that
Greetings,
to you.
children.
Grangle.
I will reach out with my divine sense to see if I sense evil.
No, you actually sense overwhelming goodness inside of this temple. Donbliss, I shouldn't have said the lawgiver. It's Donbliss, the justice maker. You know him. You are familiar with his work. He's a lawful good deity who. It kind of makes sense that a place like this would worship him.
Okay.
And once he gives me the okay, everything's good, I immediately worked down there and said, "Well, young children, how shall we protect you? Do you have family in other towns nearby or villages?"
So
Can I talk to him calm and soothing and try to?
the oldest of them, who seems to be like 11 years old, he steps up and he says that he has family in a village a few miles to the west. He doesn't know about the
Jeffrey
rest
gotta
of the
go.
kids, but he's pretty sure that that the village to the west would his family would take these kids in and would help them find their other family.
Well, very well then. Have your friends gather what belongings that they can carry on themselves, and we need to have a quick discussion amongst ourselves, but we will do what we can to reunite you with your extended family.
All right, boys and girls, are y'all hungry?
Oh, they are definitely hungry.
Ah, good. My good friend back there, Sir Chode, he's a great ranger. He's gonna procure us some fresh victuals, and we'll go ahead and start a fire. And then later on, we'll play a game called Marco Polo. And I'll be Polo, and you guys say Marco, and you have to find me, and I'll use magic for you to have to find me. And then later on, when we get the fire going and cook and feed them, I will put the medallion on and go invisible and play Marco Polo with them.
All right, if
I
that's
like
what you want to do.
candles in the temple.
What's
So
that?
when no one,
I'm gonna just use Druidcraft to light all the candles in the temple.
Okay, the candles are lit.
So am I.
yep.
Said, so am I.
Gosh,
Oh,
candles
sorry.
are
When
lit.
no
So am
one's
I.
watching, I procure a nice fresh horse on the ground here. Waste not.
Listen to you, little goblin. We
steak.
don't eat horse flesh. We're humans. But I sit and talk to each child in turn and ask them what their parents were skilled in, and I speak of their parents as if they still exist, so as not to traumatize them much more than they already have been.
Sure. Yeah. So
Something on top
for
of
three of them, their fathers were woodsmen, and they would go out into the woods to procure some of the more rare and exotic woods that they could sell down south for some good money. And the other three, their parents were either merchants or farmers. So a good selection of occupations.
Okay.
I'm going to examine this
gather
the
all the
club here.
bodies and bury them.
You want to bury all of the bodies.
He's going to use mold earth.
No. It's regardless of how you're going to do it. It's going to take some time.
Well, I mean, we're kind of already established that we're setting up a temporary camp here for the night.
Yeah, it's not going to be something that you do. I mean, it's quite a few bodies, and I'm going to assume that you're going to create some sort of cemetery. You're not just going to bury them where they lay.
No, I was going to gather them all up and just do a giant mass grave,
Right.
and then say, "Here lies the town that was underneath the protection of this god. May he watch over their souls."
Yeah. So, like I said, it's going to take some time for you to do all of that. But yeah, it can be done. Grangle is inspecting the club. So if you can do an investigation.
And I'll just stay with the children and keep them company and ask them about different stuff just to keep them busy.
So this club is it's a nice piece of work. It's not something like the last time you ran into a hill giant, and if Fuego can attest to this, it is not the same kind of club that that you've seen hill giants use. This has actually been worked. It's got a nice leather handle. It's got some iron bands on it. So this was made by a craftsman.
But this is obviously a club that was used by a giant. It's that large.
Well, yeah, absolutely. It's a good 12 feet long.
So it's odd to me that that a giant wielding this would have left it. I'm wondering if we got something besides hill giants here that are maybe there's somebody another type of giant that's controlling these hill giants because they don't tend to have such nice clubs.
Am I able to tell any additional information on the club?
Yeah, well, the only thing that you can tell from this is that this club was not made locally. That this the wood and the leather and the metal and everything could not have been made here because the wood doesn't match any of the trees that you know are in this part of the country.
Hey, Mad Chops,
Yes.
can you come check this club? Do your artificer's lore on it and see if there's anything special about it outside the fact that it's a well-made club.
All right. Boom, 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 boom. Participants lore. Where are you? There you are. History check, intelligence. All right. Nope.
No, it seems pretty clear that you've learned all you can from this from checking this club out.
Okay. Still, given what we know of hill giants, I don't think this was I don't think this was just a standard hill giant that, if it was somebody created it for him. It's a Fuego. You weren't hit by this kind of club.
And as I occupy the children with their food, and I come out and hear you guys saying that, I mention something that strikes me as odd. Gentlemen, that's a club. That's a melee weapon. Hill giants are not noted for having ranged weapons or multiple clubs. Where's the giant?
Oh, that's a good question. It's you wouldn't think that he would leave something like that behind.
And I'm just spitballing here, but what if the giant, and I use air quotes, medieval air quotes, is not a giant, but someone who is
like me, who can turn into a giant creature that
correct, something to that effect. He's magically done, and as he whacked this last building, he lost the spell wore off. It's only got an hour's strength, and it disappeared or shrunk down, and then he just ran off as a normal man.
This person that's underneath the club, obviously they were hit by the club.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
GM, is that true? Is that what I'm seeing? Is it the club is the mechanism of murder of this person?
Oh yeah, the whole top half of him has been squashed by the club.
Okay.
And you can tell by his clothing that he was one of the town guard.
Okay.
So, am I able to see any type of footprints running away from this area? Possibly changing in size as they run.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So I didn't put them on this map, but what you would have seen is from the lower left side of the map, you would see you can find those same footprints that you saw earlier leading into the town and going all about the town where all the havoc and destruction is. And then the same footprints leave at the upper right-hand corner of the map, going into the woods.
So up here.
Can we discern if it's the same giant, or is there multiple giants?
So very similar footprints to the ones you saw before. And just for clarity, in the other set of footprints, it was more than one giant. It was multiple giants.
We get an idea of how many.
Well, because of the weather, you can't really tell exactly how many. It was definitely more than one, probably less than 6.
And we don't see like I was saying, there's giant footprints and then little footprints running away.
Correct. You do not see that change in footprint size.
Did we ask the children when this occurred?
The children will tell you that they didn't see what happened because they were locked inside the temple when the giants started to attack. So they only heard what was going on. But it happened 3 days ago.
Gosh, these kids have been not eating for 3 days.
So that horse flesh is probably rotten, Sir Chode. Search
Hey, I
sheep.
was hunting. I got some squirrels and some rabbits, and I swear I saw
I
a
think we
squirrel
need to
with
make that a
shiny armor.
stew versus an actual hearty meal.
Well, if you've been looking through any of the buildings, you do find enough of what's left to put together a meal for all of you if you so desire.
Yes. And
I think
and
we'll shelter
I would
probably
think a
inside
stew
the
would be
church
best.
tonight.
All right, boys.
Since it appears all the houses are uninhabitable.
I agree wholeheartedly. And it is 8 o'clock real time. Are we going to go one more?
I mean, I'm good. It's up to you guys.
I'm
good.
off
I'm just
tomorrow.
gonna have to.
What terrain are we currently in? Is this just woodlands, mountains,
Yeah, it's just wooded
wooded?
wooded areas.
I
So
think we're
relatively
gonna go
level.
Be at a good stopping point here in about an hour. Do you think? Or it's hard to say.
Well, even less because I'm not going to move on to the next big thing until the next session.
All right.
I'm perfectly fine calling it a day, personally.
Okay.
Yep. You're not feeling good. I get it.
Hey, and that's no problem.
All right. So we'll prepare a meal for all of us, and we will shelter inside the church for the evening, and we'll set up rotating watches.
Okay, no problem.
I have one last question.
Sure.
So for Natural Explorer, I'm able to learn their exact numbers, sizes, and how long ago they passed through. So we've already established all of that except for the number.
All right. Can you put that up on the?
I had to go to the book to read it. Hold on a second.
All right. What is that called again?
Natural Explorer for Ranger. I don't know how well this will paste.
No, I got it. I got it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Sorry. I don't know why that's rolling something.
the information is still going to be the same, and that's simply because of the way the weather has been the past couple of days. It's just obscured. Under normal circumstances, it would be no problem for you to figure out all that information.
Okay.
But based on what the dying priest told you, what the kids told you, and the other evidence that you have gathered, you feel fairly confident that between 4 and 6 hill giants attacked this village 3 days ago.
All right. 4, 6.
And moved off to the northeast as they left.
Correct.
All right. So we're gonna pack it in for the night for a long rest, and
Buried all the bodies.
Yep.
yeah, all the
Fed the
bodies are
children,
buried.
played a game with them, bedded them down.
And we'll, like I said, we'll have rotating watches throughout the night. So,
all right.
I don't know why it's rolling something. All I'm trying to do is do that. I got
So then we will. we will end it here and pick it up next week.
That sounds good.
All right.
I have the
Yeah.
medallion of invisibility up. If you want to look at it, make sure I did it right. And when I keep clicking on it, trying to fiddle with it, it keeps rolling a sneak attack for some reason.
Sneaky snake.
And I
You
can't.
may there's a boxes you can check that in your items.
Yeah.
It says has an attack. If you uncheck that, maybe it'll.
No, it's all unchecked. That's why I can't figure out what it's pulling from.
Well, good game tonight, guys. I really enjoyed the maze. That was
Yeah.
different.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was fun.
All right, gentlemen. Well, have a good night.
All right. I'll see you
All right,
guys.
very good.
Next week.
There's the horn. Game over.
Night.
Get better, Corcoran.
I hope you get feeling better, man.
Luck.
I'll try.